We meet them at a party, or through a friend. They have a way of making us feel like the most interesting person in the room. Chloe was like that. Her laugh filled a cafe. Her honesty was both terrifying and thrilling. For someone like me, who measured every word, her unpredictability was intoxicating. She was exciting, utterly wrong for me, and yet I was drawn to her. The early days are always convincing. We see their flaws but reinterpret them. Impatience becomes passion. Unreliability becomes spontaneity. We're not just falling for a person, but for a story we write about them, where every flaw is just a plot twist on the way to a happy ending. Chloe was a whirlwind one day, a poem on a napkin. The next she'd vanish for hours. I was always trying to solve her, mistaking anxiety for excitement and the need for her approval as love. The quiet, stable affection I once wanted seemed boring in comparison. This is a common beginning. We're not fools. We're human, drawn to the light, even if it burns. We believe our love will heal their wounds, that we'll be the one to change them. We rarely ask if this project is doomed from the start. The allure isn't just about them, it's about the challenge, the hope that our love will be enough. We ignore the warning signs, convinced that love is meant to be dramatic, but often, we're just setting ourselves up for heartbreak. The unsuitable partner is a lesson, not a destiny. And yet, we keep chasing the story, hoping for a different ending. Why do we chase the storm instead of peace? Why do we chase the storm instead of peace? Why do we chase the storm instead of peace? The answer often lies in our past. As children, we learn love from our caregivers. If that love was mixed with criticism or distance, it becomes our template. So, when we meet someone distant or hard to please, it feels strangely familiar. We're not seeking pain, we're seeking what feels like home. We hope that if we can win this difficult person's love, we'll finally heal old wounds. The wrong person fits our emotional blueprint, the right one can feel alien, even suspicious. We're experts at navigating chaos, so calm feels unsettling. We're not choosing wrong out of self-destruction, but out of loyalty to our history. The tragedy, we're not playing with the original players, and we can't rewrite the past. Instead, we recreate its painful patterns, always striving for love just out of reach. Until we recognize this, we stay trapped in the same old story. Our brains play a leading role in this drama. The ups and downs of a turbulent relationship create a cycle our brains get addicted to. Uncertainty and anxiety spike our stress hormones, but the relief when they return gives us a rush of dopamine. This pattern, intermittent reinforcement, is the same principle that makes gambling addictive. We're not addicted to the person, but to the chemical cycle they create. Stable relationships don't create these spikes. They offer a steady, gentle glow. For those used to fireworks, this calm can feel like nothing at all. We mistake the absence of anxiety for a lack of passion. Leaving a chaotic relationship feels like withdrawal. We crave the next hit of drama. Understanding this helps us see our feelings for what they are, not true love, but addiction. The real challenge is learning to value the quiet glow over the dazzling, destructive highs. Only then can we break free from the cycle. We are storytellers, especially in love. When we fall for the wrong person, we create elaborate narratives to justify our choice. Their possessiveness becomes caring, their distance, a wound we're meant to heal. We fall for potential, not reality, believing our love will transform them. We cast ourselves as the hero, suffering for a greater purpose. These stories protect us from admitting we made a poor choice. It's easier to believe in a romantic narrative than face the truth. We cling to hope, making our struggle feel meaningful. But these stories are cages, keeping us trapped in unhealthy situations. The person we love may never change, no matter how hard we try. Admitting this is painful, but it's the first step to freedom. Only by letting go of the fantasy can we find real love. How do we spot the warning signs before it's too late? Start by listening to your feelings. A healthy relationship feels calm, like coming home. An unhealthy one feels like constant anxiety. If you're always walking on eggshells or performing to keep them happy, that's a red flag. Isolation is another sign. The wrong person pulls you away from friends and family to gain control. A healthy partner encourages your connections and supports your independence. Notice how they handle conflict. Do disagreements become battles, or are they resolved with respect? In a good relationship, both people work together to solve problems. Look at the balance. Are you doing all the work, always apologizing, always giving? If you feel more like a caretaker than a partner, you're holding up the relationship alone. Love shouldn't be exhausting, it should be a partnership, not a project. Sometimes, we stay with the wrong person because we fear being alone more than being unhappy. The thought of an empty apartment or weekends alone can be terrifying. We choose familiar misery over unknown emptiness, using their presence as a shield against loneliness. Society tells us being single is failure, so we cling to relationships, even bad ones. Ironically, the deepest loneliness can be found within a relationship where we feel unseen and misunderstood. We edit ourselves, afraid to be honest, and end up emotionally isolated. To break this pattern, we must learn to enjoy our own company and build a full life outside of romance. When we're not afraid of solitude, we can choose partners from strength, not desperation. The right relationship adds to our happiness. It doesn't rescue us from emptiness. We choose out of want, not need. That's the foundation of real love. Falling for the wrong person isn't failure, it's a lesson. These relationships teach us about our patterns, wounds, and needs. The pain they cause can motivate us to demand more from love. The journey to the right person begins with understanding ourselves. We must learn to sit with being alone, to practice self-compassion, and to believe we deserve healthy love. True love is not a battle or a puzzle. It's a safe harbor. It's built on kindness, respect, and mutual support. It soothes anxiety, rather than creating it. This love is real and possible. Our past heartbreaks were teachers, preparing us for something better. By learning from our attraction to the unsuitable, we become ready for the right person. They may not arrive with drama, but with the steady warmth of the morning sun.